Disclaimer: This podcast is for entertainment purposes and contains satire. Discretion is advised.
Hi, welcome to Turning Phrases. I'm Chris, and I don't know where I am. I'm a little scared, lost, and cold. Who are you people?
Oh, I'm Adam.
Jason.
No, and I also always interrupt him. This is Jeanie.
You are the best at announcing yourself at the beginning of these episodes.
It's true.
It's like an art form. Hi, Jeanie. Jeanie, you're doing a good job. Just keep doing that.
Yeah,
at all times.
She's gonna have to go out soon.
Anyway,
do you know why?
Why?
She's gotta take the piss.
Damn it, Adam. Damn it, Adam to hell. Anyway, on Turning Phrases, what we do is we take common phrases that you've heard all your life, and we make up the history and hope we're right about it. Isn't that roughly what we do?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
About close enough.
Yeah. Jeannie's our executive producer.
Yeah.
And it's really a hard life for Jeannie.
Yeah, it's mostly biting.
It's mostly biting.
Yeah. And we don't bite back enough for her taste.
No. We get great sound quality, though, Jeannie.
You'll just have to trust us on that one. There you go.
We timed it for you.
All right. Well, anyway, we're here to talk about piss and the taking thereof.
Yes.
The question is, where's it going to? Where's it coming from? And what really motivates its course through our various waterways?
Theory about where it's coming from. Do you want to hear
soul? And no,
I
don't want to be on this. But yeah, sure.
You don't want to be on this. You what? Damn it, Adam.
Why would I be here if I didn't want to know what you thought, Chris? I care nothing more.
Go ahead. You tell me
about
this.
Tell me
about it. That's what you went to college for.
Is it?
Like in medical school, right?
Taking the piss?
Yes.
That's called a catheter.
Specialized in urology.
That's why he went around.
Yeah.
He's not even a real doctor. He just goes around like a jar and he goes up to people.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. This is her.
Okay, I thought our lawyer was probably Joe at this point in our life. God. Everybody has a special job, and that's why we're all going to jail one day. Me first.
Yeah. So anyway, what are we doing?
Taking the piss.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, that...
Well, first, let's talk about the meaning of it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, that's a good idea. That's the thinking part right there.
So, I think it means, like, I don't know.
All right, we're off to a good start. We're a little rusty on this one. That's all right. We're going to get there.
I got it. I'll start. So, you see, back in the early 70s, 1970s,
yes,
there was a porn film made called Debbie Does Dallas.
Yes.
And they were trying to get the scene correct. But every time they were trying to do it, whenever the actor was ejaculating, because I'm just going to say that word, why the fuck not, it was coming out yellow, and they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, no.
So they had to take the piss out of him first.
They had to invent the piss.
Properly done. That's where the term taken... I skipped a whole
you did not talk about what it means.
Damn it, Pedro.
Yeah.
It's your fault. What does it mean?
Well, you can't ask me. Fine. I'll tell you what it means. To take the piss...
At least you guys know the history I'm going to come up with now.
To take the piss is to...
So, back in the day, people would store jars, piss, by their bed.
Right.
Just store it. And it wasn't... You didn't want to throw that stuff outside because it'll ruin your lawn. No, you had to store it. But every once in a while, when you had a problem with somebody, you had to take that jar of piss and you threw it on their house. So you take the piss to get something that you really want. But it's like ruthless.
It's when you're really angry.
When you're really angry. And take that jar of piss.
Yeah, is that the meaning of it?
It's pretty close.
I mean, this is before people had toilets in their house. So they would store piss by their bed.
We are really skipping one part over and over again. Pedro,
you keep doing that. I'm pretty sure that
you guys keep rushing to the origin.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I'm not trying. Look, I'm just waiting till it's my turn.
Go ahead. Tell us what it means.
To take the piss simply means, it means to.
Chris, you came in here to save us. You were like, I know the meaning of take a piss.
No one knows what it means.
Hi. You know me from Turning Phrases, a terrible show that you've been watching. And one of the worst things is, we consistently forget to say, like, comment, and subscribe. And the reason that is, because we're stupid. And we will never remember. And that's why we're putting this in here. Because I am a sad sack of shit. So please, remember as you watch our show, feel guilty for us. And like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, thank you for watching Turning Phrases. We apologize for everything. Pedro, can you tell us what the hell it means?
So to take the piss actually means to mock, tease, joke, ridicule, or scoff, like Jeanie's doing now.
Oh, so it has a meaning. We're not just jumping right into the history. The meaning isn't this the history of. That's not the first word to show up. That's weird.
It's often used in a way where someone exaggerates someone's person's characteristics, the way that their attitude, the way that they act, but in a purposefully comedic effect to at their expense.
I don't know how to do comedy.
All right. The one thing I know about this situation is that it's British. That's what the British people say. They say, "Oh, you're taking."
Are you coming on?
No, it's not the Renaissance period. I don't know about origin.
You're not coming along.
I know that location is British.
Okay. Now, if I was come on, I would definitely say it was early Victorian.
Early Victorian era.
Early Victorian.
But it's not. It's
have you heard her do this?
Era.
Every time on one of these podcast episodes, that is her go-to.
Is early Victorian.
She's going to be right one of these days.
One day she's going to be right on. And then we'll take the piss out of her. Ah!
You.
He used the meaning right.
I guess.
Technically.
I
should probably apologize to her at some point in the middle of the podcast. Dear, I may have made a piss talking about you. Corey.
It's true.
Oh, we have failed miserably.
It's not the best. It's almost like we haven't done this in a couple months.
It's almost like it's short season now instead of what it was when we last made an episode.
Yes. A lot has changed.
You've been sick, I've been sick, Adam's been sick, but in a cool way.
We've all been sick.
Hey, look, it worked.
Hey, it worked! Jeanie!
Look, to take the piss means to make fun of someone.
Right.
Why?
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 That's your job. Right. You're a philosophy expert.
Yeah. So the answer to that...
You went to college twice for that.
Yeah, I mean, the answer to that is that you what you do is you're joking so hard. Your jokes are so intense. They're so profound, right, Jeanie? That the person pisses themselves. And that's how it happens. That's how you're taking the piss. Now, where did that come from? The answer is Britain, because they hadn't invented humor until the 1930s.
And they also didn't have indoor toilets until
1985.
Relatively recently. So,
man.
So what could you have done?
That's
at
right.
That point.
So it was really about you're out there. You're doing your best British life.
Mm-hmm.
You're being like, "I governor," and that kind of thing. You know that. You know how they do.
Yeah.
And you "I governor" so hard that the guy laughs at you, and then they laugh so hard that they pee. They pee there right there on the cobblestones.
And then you pay money to the governor
in front of the horse and the Pope and everything.
Pope.
So that's where it came from, and it was when they first invented humor, which is 1936.
I'm glad they started at that point. I mean, any earlier would just been a waste.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was, really they should have delayed it. It took them a long time to get really perfect it like we have.
Punch and Judy was about that originally?
How dare you?
That's where it came from.
Judy's a wonderful person. Don't punch Jeanie. Punching Jeanie is not acceptable. Okay,
so Punch and Judy. Do you know what Punch and Judy is?
No. It sounds like a lady that drinks a lot of punch, and then she can't take the piss.
That's the barbecue that's coming up.
Actually, you're mispronouncing. You mispronounced it. It's all Punching Judy. Judy, she won't stop punching people.
Like, Punch.
And all Punching Judy.
What happens when you have Punch and Judy? It just,
I'm going to mirror Mr. Rogers. I know we went on a whole thing about Mr. Rogers a minute ago.
Yeah.
There's the little thing. So, Mr. Rogers, they had, like, the little puppets. They would go along, like, hello, hi, Timothy. I forgot your names. I forgot the names of them. But, like, they did stuff like that. So, it was very friendly. Punch and Judy was, like, the original of that. Where it was like, you stupid whore! You're the whore! And then they would start beating each other up.
Yes.
They were just like two little hands, like puppets, like, I hate you and everything you've ever done.
It's kind of like what Jeanie's doing.
I'll murder your mom tonight.
Doing to this thing right I want you at home, the studio audience, to know that this dog does not want to play with me 99% of the time.
No one does.
She's not interested. But when we're on a podcast, when we're podcasting, when we're up here taking all the piss that we can legally afford to do, that's where she is.
But that was the humor that existed in 1935, right before it came around, 1936. It was just be puppets yelling at each other. That's where Mr. Rogers got inspired from.
Yeah. They had to redo the sewer system for that. It was that serious.
We had to create comedy, and the only way out is to fix the sewers. So we can take the piss.
Yeah.
Taking a piss sanitary again.
Make America.
We're trying to. Jeanie has now moved on to destroying the toy that she's been.
That's fair.
Playing with.
It's been a hard day's life.
Yeah.
Anyway, my original thing about hookers, I swear to God, I did talk about hookers at the beginning of it. Dolly Does Dallas. Not a hooker.
Dolly?
Debbie.
I mean, that was
Debbie
the real
Dallas.
South version.
I do feel
Dallas.
bad for saying hookers because I do have friends that are porn actors.
Yes.
Which is just a very normal life.
Not the same thing, though.
No one's surprised that I have friends that are porn actresses or actors. That's very common. You grow up in the life, you're going to meet people. And this kid I was working for, and he was talking about it. And I'm going to make up a story about him and Debbie Does Dallas. I could do this. I am on a podcast. Anyway, what ended up happening was, in the movie, they got all this, like, they were trying to get people off. They had the fluffer. Fluffer is the guy that makes sure, it's a very important job. Every time he did, the pee would come out. So that's where actually they started using the term take the piss. It was 1972. Don't know when the movie came out. Let's say 1972.
You're probably close.
Probably very close. And the whole thing is that the whole time they're doing is like, there's a lot of yellow coming out. There's too much yellow. You have to take the piss out of this. You gotta make it white.
I mean, nowadays you just fix it in post.
Yeah.
You know, like you kind of just do some color adjustment, some saturation balance. Next thing you know, you're good.
Yeah. You don't have the fluffer just constantly yelling out loud, take the piss out! Take the piss out!
Yeah. I guess you don't do that anymore. That's true.
No. This is the good old days, 1972.
You know, back in the day, we used to have to walk uphill both ways to school.
1957?
The day.
Okay.
Whatever the day was, it might have been 1867 or I know that there was walking up the hill both ways to go to school.
Yeah, the world was less flat then. It couldn't quite figure out what the
kind of non-Euclidean. That's how they get you. Yeah.
Have you guys ever gotten into flat Earth stuff?
A little
bit. Get into it.
It hurts my head.
It really, really is.
It hurts my head.
Can't get into it.
And the truth is, they're trying to do something with gravity.
I try to do things with gravity all the time. And it usually doesn't work out. And yet, you were doing something with gravity at the store the other day. Sounds like.
That was an incident, and I was taking the piss. Anyway, what was happening?
That's what you slipped
They were trying to do something with like liquid and creating clouds and stuff.
Oh.
And well-known fact, and this is where I'm going to put the joke into it. So, as they were doing it, he was trying to get the right liquid to go in. He had to make steam.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't get the water to work properly because it was too, cold.
Yes.
And you know what's really hot when it comes out?
Piss.
Yes. So he ended up using that to take the piss to figure out how water would rise.
Yes.
And he was like, you see, you can't create clouds in a bowl. You can create clouds in the bowl. It's possible to create
do it all the time.
in there. He just was like, I love flat earthers. I really do.
Yes.
They're terrible idiots. But he was just so mad that he couldn't get it right.
Well, we all know that a watch pot never boils. But if it's full of piss, it does.
It boils faster if it's full of piss.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's already on the way.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go with an ew there.
Who wants some tea?
Oh, that's actually really funny. A possibility of where taking the piss came from, because tea is relatively awful. That's why I love tea. Tea has a terrible taste.
Yes.
So what it is like, as you were drinking it, it's like, here, you wanted this sip of this
I think you might be. I'm not
shit?
sure you've been drinking tea, actually. You should check your sources on that one.
That would explain why Ron would hand it to me and say, hey, you want to take the piss? It's a really good tea.
Yeah.
It's a new flavor that we have coming out. It's going to kill me for that. It's actually going to murder me for that one.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've pretty much answered the question.
We didn't answer the question. Adam, I know you have a fascination with pee.
So, where did it come from?
And where did it go?
Where did you actually say?
No one knows.
Joe.
No one knows.
You were talking about earlier about them throwing it at people.
Yes.
You never got parts of that.
Yeah. So I believe that back in the day when you didn't have toilets and jars were available, you would just store the piss in jars. And sometimes if you had an issue with your neighbor or something, you could take the piss and.
I mean, you would throw it for distance back in the day.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
Jeanie, what do you think?
I am more distracted by Jeanie than anything else.
Please, I need your commentary on you.
Jeanie, you're trying to help us so much on this.
You can't. The dog can no longer be ignored. She's now part of the episode. Jeanie, I'm going to need you to tell us all your whole theory on how to take a piss. You do it many times a day. You have to We're aware of the audio quality, the quality audio that we're providing into the space. But rather than try to ignore it, we're gonna just make it part of the.
Jason, are you having a great time?
I'm having a wonderful
time. Is Jeanie taking the piss out of you?
She is taking the piss.
Jeanie's having the best time of all of us.
She's actually defining it better than any of us have.
Actually, would you like to go take a piss? You can go outside. You want to go outside?
The joy in her eyes when you said that. It was like, oh my God.
That was it. That was what we had to do.
Who's ever heard of such a wonderful thing in their lives?
She's ready to go.
Oh, man. God, we could take the podcast outside.
Take the podcast.
That we're not doing that. It would be so hard to set up.
Do you know how bad Pedro's going to be?
That would not work out.
Do that on him right now. Pedro, walk with your equipment. Yeah. I'm taking the piss out of you.
Bring the lights. That's that. Take the piss out of you. A little bit strong. That's a little. Have we talked about Foley catheters? I feel like that's an untapped resource.
That is actually right. I was going to talk to you about the times you stole piss at the doc in the hospital that you worked at.
Yeah, you think they probably say that shit, and not in the United States.
He used to say that shit.
Hospitals.
There's the room that you had.
I'm sure that in the old United Kingdom. They probably do talk about taking the piss. The cath lab, I bet you they do. Bet you it comes up. Get a little colostomy bag.
Jason, do you remember Adam's piss room?
No.
From when he was a doctor in England during the 1930s.
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. So, the first time you met Adam, I'm sure you had the same introduction I did, where I went into Adam's room and there's just a bunch of jars.
Exactly.
And he would label them from, 1 to 10.
Okay.
And he was very excited when you get to the 10.
He had a grading system for the piss.
Those were the best pisses.
Okay.
And that's unfortunately why Adam lost his license the first time.
Okay.
Y'all nasty.
I heard he used to take notes.
He used to take a lot of notes.
So he would keep the piss well documented.
He was really judgy about the people as he was going through it.
I didn't keep it in the room. You know where I kept it? I kept it outside.
Jeez.
Outside is where I kept it. Yeah, outside. Outside. Yeah, let's go outside. Let's go. This is the only way.
On you right now. She's going to figure out a way.
She's going to start ringing the bell, which is also going to disturb the audio, but in a better way, I feel.
I'm afraid that if I were to get your piss right now, after the way that you were just yelling at me,
you can't have it. No.
That would be a 2. It was very mean.
I mean, nowadays you used to just take this shit from people, but now you
have to pay people to take it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got a
every time I have to give piss, I gotta pay the doctor at least a few $100s. You have to pay them to take it. I know.
He did it for free.
I mean, it's a whole business enterprise.
You know, this inflation, this is in this economy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, this economy, this very one.
I do remember that if the guy was like a real dick or something. This is not a penis joke. I'm making that joke right now.
All right.
If the guy was like a real dick, you would actually charge them money to take their piss.
Yeah.
That was the lower rankings. That was like a 0.2, I think, was your lowest score.
What are you talking about?
Your piss room!
I don't acknowledge that anymore. I've moved beyond that in my life. You don't
acknowledge it anymore.
I'm a better person now.
You're not a better person.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he a better person?
He is a better person.
Yeah, see? I got 2 versus 1 right there.
I guess.
Are you the reason they lost the piss room? Like you just got tired of the smell?
Yeah, it was bad. We had to clean it up. It
didn't smell.
It did.
That's a lie.
It smelled bad.
It didn't lie.
It was really bad, Adam.
Well,
it took us a month to get the smell out of that room.
I think I want to never say the word piss again in my whole life, actually. Is that possible?
No.
Can we do that? I mean, after this episode...
I've got an embarrassing piss story.
Oh, go ahead.
So, trying to get a job years ago, and I had to go to get a drug test. So I go to the doctor, I go to the walk-in clinic, do the drug test, and I have the cup, and I get into the room where I'm supposed to hand it to the nurse, and I spilled the cup all over the counter.
It could have been the nurse.
Well, it was me.
Could have been on the nurse, is what I'm saying.
I could have spilled it on the nurse, but I then had to stay in the office, and they gave me cups of water until I had to go again. I was in that office for at least an hour waiting to be able to take a piss.
I actually do have a story about piss, and it's not making fun of anybody.
I'm going to disassociate for a little while. I don't know.
So, okay, there was this poor, unfortunate girl in elementary school when I was like in first grade, second grade, where she may have taken the piss in the middle class a few times.
Oh, no.
She was very young.
Yes.
And all the kids would pick on her in that classroom.
Do you think flowers feel when they feel the sun?
Yeah.
Do you think that they have emotions? Because, like plants
telling a story.
It's
an important story.
I'm not going to say the word again.
They typically communicate danger, but like I wonder if they communicate like good things. You know?
So,
we still have 8 more minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We still have more.
God help me.
Let him tell the story. So tell me about the girl that took a piss.
I don't think that flowers do. I think that flowers mostly communicate
I think
danger.
Flowers grow better when you take a piss on them.
Okay, but that's not true though because of the acidity.
Adam, I will text you the word.
Well, you can't.
Stop.
Some flowers like the acidity.
On the other hand, if they do communicate to each other, can they like signal the other flowers to like, hey, look, the sun's over here. Like,
but wait, if they can communicate,
that's caused by piss.
I don't. That's not true. So anyway, because there's that one organism.
Okay.
Whoa.
So here's the story.
Y'all can still hear me. That doesn't work.
In my mind, it did. But it was
work.
Actually the first time where I've ever punched someone in the face.
Yes.
Flowers.
So they were making fun of
me. Trees, though. You ever
poor
heard
girl
of
every day.
Trees?
And you know what really helped?
What?
Punching the main bully right in the fucking mouth.
Okay.
And I did have this thing that started probably with her, where I would go around and like punch bullies in the face.
Yes.
It was such a relaxing thing. I'm not even saying the word. You're fine.
Can I roll on the couch and bite people?
Yes.
If you tell me about going outside, can I run away? Is there a toy back here?
Damn it, I'm not even saying the word anymore. If you can interrupt us anymore, I'm going to keep saying the word.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to take the time to let you know that you should like, comment, and subscribe.
Anyway, I learned from taking the piss, you can just punch someone in the face and it makes you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she went on to have like a bunch. I met her like years later, after like all that stuff, and she did get it under control at one point.
Yes.
And this is a real story. It's not like, but I do remember she moved to Stratford, And it was such a shock of life for her, like, because she was so, like, embarrassed from growing up in Bridgeport.
Yes.
And I know you and I love Bridgeport so much.
Yes.
But when she moved there, it was just like nobody was talking about it. There was nothing following her anymore. And it was just like this really nice tale, like just growing past this. And I was able to stop the bullying long enough because we were always in the same classroom.
Yes.
And whenever somebody was unfortunately picking on her somewhere else, I just said, just tell me. Because back when I was a kid in Bridgeport, that was a general rule. If someone's like being a sucker, punch them in the face.
Yes.
They're going to stop for the day. It was a great lesson plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Adam. Tell us about flowers.
I died.
Okay, so...
I died and I came back.
Let's just for Adam.
The
We're
world.
going to be very kind right now. You went with...
The world is so bright.
What year did your...
This is what living is.
This was, my year was, I don't know, we'll say 1776.
Do you feel what it's like to be alive?
I went with 1972.
1972? Okay,
1972, Debbie does Dallas.
1972, okay.
Have you just felt
what
what
year,
it's like to breathe?
What year are you going with, Adam?
Adam went with 1936.
1936?
The creation of comedy.
I think we're going to need to communicate for Adam.
Okay. Pedro, can you replace that one word so Adam...
The colors.
And tell us the history? I've lost my mind.
So, take the piss has or otherwise known as taking the Mickey or taking the Mickey bliss.
Thank you, Jesus.
Which is actually come from the word micturate, which means to urinate.
Oh.
That
micturate,
sounds like
it
could have a very different history, that word.
But anyway, all of this comes from the British.
Adam?
He was right. Adam was right.
Not 1936, longer than that.
I think
like
Adam's brain is broken right now.
It can be.
I know that song Macklemore. That has the word piss in it, right, Adam? Your favorite word?
But listen, it's weird because the phrase, one of the phrases.
I think just continue. We're gonna talk through Adam's microphone.
While Adam is dissociating, there was a little bit of an audio issue. So with this voiceover, I'll tell you one of the origins that I had found. But I'm gonna leave the video of Adam up there just cause. Now, in the morning when a guy's bladder becomes full, it presses down on a certain nerve which causes a certain reaction out of guys in the morning. Guys know what I mean. Taking a piss would alleviate that pressure and help out with the situation, kind of deflating one's pride, if you know what I mean. Kind of like how harshly joking or mocking someone would deflate their ego as well. Well, look at Adam, still dissociating. Poor Adam. Poor Adam. Anyway, the audio kind of cuts out also on the outros. You have Jason, Adam, and Chris. Chris, take us out.
Just remember, we are the Piss Boys. Have a great time.
Have a pissy time.
Have a piss day.
Kill me.
Take the piss.